Ellen Presley with Wizard Graphics. Tonight we're at the Shelbyville Horse Show celebrating its 30th year anniversary. We're going to walk around, meet some new people, see what the horses are up to, and have a good time. Commissioner of Agriculture. So tell me, how does this affect the agriculture industry?
Well, with Shelbyville being the saddlebred capital of the world, we always want to make sure we remind people that Kentucky agriculture is more than just cows, plows, and sows, but it's also equine, and not all of our horses are thoroughbreds. And we like to remind people that the saddlebred industry is big business for us. And next month, we'll be hosting the National Championship Horse Show at the State Fair. There's a lot of people from around the world come here, but when you add up all the dollars that the horse industry brings to Kentucky, it's about $4 billion a year. So it's big business for us. When you think about Kentucky, you think about bourbon, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and horses. And so it kind of puts us on the map.
How long have you been coming to the Shelbyville Horse Show?
This is, I think, my 4th year coming here, and I tell people there's nothing else like the Shelbyville Horse Show across the country, across the state, really. Other counties have different horse shows, but this one has pageantry to it. It's majestic, and it really is one of the more competitive events going into the National Championship Horse Show at the Kentucky State Fair. Right, and to be honest with you, every time I come out and watch the saddlebred, I'm just blown away by how elegant of a horse it is, but also how competitive this sport is. And so we want people buying come from Kentucky, make sure those are Kentucky proud horses. And right here in Shelby County, you couldn't find a better place to buy a saddlebred in the world than right here in Kentucky.
I'm Officer Kenneth Graham with the Shelbyville Police Department.
And what are you doing tonight at the horse show?
We're providing security for the show tonight, helping that everything goes well, no problems, and we're going to have fun.
We are going to have fun. You're going to make sure of that, right?
That is very correct.
How does the horse show affect tourism for Shelbyville?
Well, it's certainly in one of our busiest times of year. You know, the horse show brings in competitors from all over the world, literally. So we're pleased to open our home, if you will, our community to all of these visitors and show them what Southern hospitality is really like. Well, we see a lot of traffic this week in our Welcome Center. Not only is it the Shelbyville Horse Show, but we have a car show that's just right over our neighbor's line there. So we see a lot of traffic from all over Great Britain. We see folks from Germany, France, Australia. Any of the English-speaking countries especially, people come in and feel very comfortable to speak with us.
I'm a neighbor. I just live down on Adair Avenue, so this is the social event of the year for Shelby County.
That's very true, it is.
And so it's nice to come and see good friends like Ronnie and Joanna Frills and see the good folks.
So is this your first year at the horse show?
Oh, no, we've been coming for several years.
How many years have you been coming? Do you know?
Probably 10, 15, something like that.
So do you prefer to come and socialize or watch the horses?
I like both. We don't socialize with the horses.
Well, yeah.
Okay. No, but it's fun to watch. Everything's good.
So how long have you all been coming?
Just a few years. About 5 years. About like 10. About 5 or 6, yeah.
So about 5 to 10 years. So what's your all's favorite part about the horse show? Do you prefer to come and socialize or do you actually watch the horses?
I don't normally watch the horse show. I just socialize with my friends and eat food. I do a little bit of both. Yeah.
A little bit of both. Do you know anything about the actual horse show or do you just try to watch and kind of pick a winner based on what you know?
Maybe very little.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fantastic night. The weather's great, good crowd. Couldn't ask for anything more.
It's fabulous, isn't it? Yeah, the weather feels great. So how does the Shelbyville Horse Show impact Shelbyville tourism and everything?
Oh, it's a big boost to our community because you're talking about thousands of people coming in here. Of course, many of them are not from Shelby County, so they come here. Some spend the night in the hotels, eat at restaurants. So it's a big asset to this community these 4 days.
Do you help in the planning with everything here?
No, No, I'm not part of the planning and stuff. They do that, and they do it very well. They don't need me to get involved.
They do. Yeah. Sounds very stressful, but they did a great job. Had a great turnout.
Oh, it's incredible, and it's just going to get better as the week goes on, so we're looking forward to it.
I'm here tonight with Dan Issel, former UK basketball player. So tell me, what are you doing back here in Shelbyville at the horse show?
Well, friends of ours are on the board at Cub Bank, and Cub Bank's one of the sponsors tonight, and they invited us, and we love everything about the horse business, so it's always fun to be at a horse event.
Yes, it is. So did you own horses growing up?
We, not growing up, but been in the thoroughbred business on and off most of my adult life, and I think we have 3 right now, so we love the thoroughbred business.
Yeah, it's a great place to be tonight. It's beautiful weather. So what have you been doing since you retired from basketball?
Well, right now I'm in Louisville, and I'm working with a group that wants to bring an NBA team to Louisville. So we're trying to get everything in order so when the NBA decides to expand, we'll have a compelling argument why they should put a team in Louisville.
So what has been your favorite part of the horse show so far?
My favorite part is that I picked the winner of the first 2 classes and my wife did not. So and it was blind luck, but it's fun.
That is always fun. Do you know how they kind of judge the horses, or is it just complete guessing?
You know, we used to go to the horse show all the time. They had it at the Red Mile in Lexington, and it was sponsored by the Junior League. And I know just enough to be dangerous. I'm really not sure exactly what they're looking for, but I can judge the physical aspects of a horse. So if that's part of what they're looking at, I can at least get that far.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know much about it. I always just pick the prettiest one, but I'm not usually right. Well, we're glad to have you. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to me.
Thank you very much.
So we're just having a wonderful time. Beautiful evening to be in Shelby County and see the horses and meet with all of our friends. It's a special time to be here.
Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you all. So you oversee the Kentucky State Fair, that competition, right?
Yes, we have the Kentucky State Fair, as well we have the Kentucky Exposition Center, as well as Kentucky Venues, and we have the Downtown Convention Center. But a part of the Kentucky State Fair is a World Champion Horse Show, and we're so proud of that. Such a rich tradition, best in the world. We look forward to it every year, and we're excited about this year. So this is part of the process from here to there. So it's good to see the continuity and the horsemen and all the breeders and everybody. It's just great to be here and be a part of the event.
It's a wonderful community. So this is kind of the last chance for the riders to perfect their performance before the state fair, right?
It is. It's part of the process. So we want to come out and be supported and be a part of this and look forward to our grand World Championship Horse Show later on this month of August.
I'm here tonight with Byron Crawford. So how many years have you been coming to the Shelbyville Horse Show?
Oh, off and on probably for the last, 20 years, something like that.
So what's your favorite part about it?
I think really, I'm sure everybody says this, it's the people. But I grew up with horse shows where I was from down in central Kentucky and grew up loving horses, especially saddlebreds. So.
Yep. So did you own horses or do you own horses now?
No, after the pony that I had that would run off with you occasionally, I didn't have any, but my sister-in-law, who lives in northern Indiana near South Bend, always comes down for the duration of the show and stays with us, and she rode saddlebreds and showed them.
So. Okay, so you know kind of what's going on, the different events and gates.
A little bit. I try to judge them for myself, and usually wind up picking maybe one winner out of the whole night.
You said you actually weren't born in Shelbyville, so how did you make your way here?
Well, I grew up between Danville and Stanford, which is right down 35 miles south of Lexington, and got into radio when I was young. Went to Murray State University, studied broadcasting and speech and some other things. Didn't stay there. Left school, got a job one summer in radio, and then that was the beginning of a media trip that took me to television and then newspaper work and all of it in news. And that's how I wound up. I decided to come here because I was spending a lot of time working at KET in Lexington and a lot of time I was still with the Courier Journal doing columns, traveling all over the state. So that put me in a good place at I-64 to go anywhere I wanted to, halfway, but not halfway between, but close.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have seen all over Kentucky. Well, I'm a little biased, but I think that Shelbyville is one of the better places. It's wonderful to be around all these great people and all the horses and fun of it.
I'm telling you what, this event is, I think, America and Kentucky at its best. It's just a social event, and you got the horses and you got the food, you got the right time of day, and it's great for the city, it's great for the state, I think, and it is America, a postcard of America here.
Celia and Ellie, and how long have you all been coming to the horse show?
For about as long as I can remember. This is probably my 3rd or 4th year.
So do you all like to watch the horses or just socialize and meet some friends?
Both. Same.
Do you all own any horses?
No, I don't.
No. Do you wish you did? Yeah, I do too. So your all's outfits are super cute. Are you hot, or is the weather really cooperating with you today?
It's cooperating. Yeah, it's really nice, but like if you're in the sun, it's like cool down.
For sure. I love your riding boots. They're so cute. You look like you should be riding the horses. All right. I'm here with Lily Reddy and one of my former teachers, Miss Reddy. So what are y'all doing tonight at the horse show?
We're excited to be here. We come every year to watch the horses and enjoy time with our community.
Of course, it's a great way to get to know some more people in the community and bring everyone together. So what's your favorite part?
The horses, obviously.
So do you know horses well, or do you just like to watch how pretty they are?
Our daughter rode horses, and she's shown in this very ring on Arabians, not saddlebreds. So we like to come and interact with that. Now that she's not doing that any longer, we still get a taste of it.
Okay, so what is your favorite part of the horse show?
I think the horses, and then just the experience of the whole community just coming together.
So how many years have you been coming? Just ever since you can remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just always been around it. All right, hi, we're here where everyone is getting their dinner tonight. So what do you think about the food options for tonight?
Well, so far I think they're really nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just taco salad. Looks like it's really good.
It looks amazing. So this is, I think, is the first year that they've had these food trucks. What do you all think about that? Do you like that change up?
Well, I guess they're okay.
It's probably easier to serve all these people that way.
Yeah, that's very true. There's a lot of people to serve.
I like it both ways, but these are good.
So what do you think about the horse show?
It is great.
It is, isn't it?
Love it.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is, of course, the food and the drinks and the horses, of course.
Do you own any horses?
Well, I did, and I got neighbors with my niece now, so yeah, we got a few horses.
That's great. Do you show any? Are any of your horses here?
No, we got the laid-back horses, the little saddle horses that ride through the trails. That's all.
That's fun. That's fun. So you like to come here and socialize and
every year for 30 years.
That's great. Yep, celebrating 30 years.
Love it.
I'm here with Evan Wagner. Evan, what are you doing at the horse show tonight?
Working, taking out the trash, just making sure everything's clean.
So how did you get associated with that? How did you start doing that?
They had people working it, and my brother got involved, and then so I'm here just working with him.
So how many years have you been doing that?
It's my 2nd year.
Your 2nd year? Are you going to be here every night?
Yeah, every night.